Now it's your turn to simplify square roots of fractions using the multiplication properties of square roots. Stop this video, take a moment to write out your answers to these problems in your lecture outline packet, and then turn the video back on to check your answers. In this first example, we have the square root of the fraction 100 divided by 81. So our first step will be to turn that into the square root of 100 divided by the square root of 81. And since both 100 and 81 are perfect squares, this will simplify down very directly. So the square root of 100 becomes 10, and the square root of 81 is 9. So we have 10 in the numerator and 9 in the denominator, making that fraction 10/9. The second one is a little less straightforward. We have the square root of the fraction 32 over 25. So we'll use the property that the square root of a fraction is the fraction of the square roots and break this into the square root of 32 divided by the square root of 25. And that denominator, square root of 25, is simply the number 5. With the numerator, we have the square root of 32. That won't break down into a positive integer, but we can simplify it further. To do so, we'll look for the largest perfect square factor, and the largest perfect square factor of 32 is the number 16. So the square root of 32 can be broken down into the square root of 16 times the square root of 2, and when we simplify that, we'll have 4 times the square root of 2, and that's in our numerator, and then our denominator is 5. So we have 4 times the square root of 2 all over 5.